everybody, and welcome to another video. I am super excited because it is almost Christmas, which means lots of gifts, and I love to give gifts. So this is a very exciting time of year for me. So this video is going to be gift ideas for toddlers. Now some of these things you might be like, my 6-year-old would love this. Great. I agree. Older kids definitely will enjoy a lot of these things as well. So it's kind of a wide range of gift ideas, but we're going to hone in on toddler because my son just turned 3, and these are all, almost everything here that I'm about to say he already has been on a wish list or I have used in preschool or 3-year-old classrooms. So that's kind of the age we're going for. Let's just jump right in so you can see. I like to categorize gifts just so that it's easier for you, so you can kind of know this is the kind of gift I'm looking for. Then you know the category. So the first category that I have are more open-ended gifts. Number 1, I would say band in a box. It is super awesome. We love instruments in this house. I know it can be loud, but I would rather have loud instruments and things like that than whining and crying, so I'll just choose the instruments, you know? Number 2 in open-ended play would be bristle blocks. They're also really good for fine motor skills because they stick in. They're kind of difficult in a way to get apart, to stick together, so you're working on a lot of skills, but we love bristle blocks. Everything that I am going to be telling you about, I will link down below, but the bristle blocks that I have linked down below are a different one because I'm gonna link everything from Amazon. The next thing that we do not have yet and I need to get for Jensen, my 3-year-old, are squigs. These are what squigs look like. They're so fun. You can use them multiple different ways. Endless play ideas. Highly recommend. And the last one in our more open-ended gifts are these magnetic sticks. They are so cool. I want to get them for Jensen so badly. I love them. You can make tons of different things with these, and they're just a little bit different than some of the other magnetic things. He also got magnetiles from my cousin, and he loves those. So if your kids already have magnetiles, I suggest these as something a little bit different. Now, this is a category of its own. I'm just gonna show you one of them because we only have one, but I have used, and he has used at different places, a ton of these. So these are matching eggs. This one in particular is matching dinosaur eggs, and if you don't know what these are, let me show you. I highly recommend the alphabet ones, the shape ones. I'll have those linked down below, but right now the only ones we have in our home are the dinosaur ones. So you have 2 different sides like this, and then they just have to go back together. So fun. He absolutely loves these. Now on to our game category. Now, like I said, some of these things definitely are geared towards a little bit older than 3. This is not a young toddler gift guide. However, these could be things that you could get and have to put away, to use, to learn, whatever you want to do. Our first game is the Turtle Steps game. I'll put it right here because right now we don't have it, and I need to get it because I think Jensen would love it. The next game that we have, he just got for his birthday, and I've used this in different classroom settings. This one is called Hoot Hoot Owl. This game is by Peaceable Kingdom. These are cooperative games. So these games, you work as a team for one common goal. It's about getting the owls back to their nest. So as a team, you work together to get the owls back. The next game that I have is from the same company, Peaceable Kingdom, and it's called Count Your Chickens. It's the same concept. It's a cooperative game, which is really awesome. I think that's really good for them learning how to play games and how games work. But the main goal in this is to get all the baby chicks back to the coop. You work together, there's a spinner, you have to do counting, a bunch of different things. Hoot Hoot Owl does say 4+, and Count Your Chicken says 3+, but obviously just use your own discretion with that. The next sort of category I would classify as following directions, learning how to follow directions. This first one is really cute. It's called My First Hamburger, and it's a stacking game. But the thing that makes this quite unique is, pull it out. So it is a burger, and it has all the different parts of the burger. But what comes with it is cards. So on the cards, it has an order number. This one says order 4, and then it has a list on the back of how somebody would want their burger. And you have to go from each step and make the burger the correct way. So not only is this working on fine motor skills, finding the right parts, but also following directions. The next thing in the following directions category is this roll and play game. So this actually says 18-month plus. It comes with this big cube with lots of different colors. The object of this game is they get to roll this, and whatever color it lands on, they will pick that color from that stack. Say that you rolled a yellow, and you would draw from the yellow card stack. And yellow is all about emotion. So this one says make a surprised face. So they would have to follow the direction and make a surprised face. It has 6 different categories of cards. It has emotions, counting, body parts, colors, animal sounds, and actions. Jensen has really enjoyed this. He actually got this as a gift, I want to say on his first birthday maybe. And he is really getting into it and actually playing the game now. He loves it. Our last category before we get into the category of books is miscellaneous. Just a few fan favorites. Both of these things Jensen got for his birthday. And the first one is this little camera. It does work. It does have an SD card in it. I think it's a micro SD card. It turns on, he can take pictures and videos, and he has been walking around obsessed with this. He loves this camera. If you have been around for any length of time, you know that as a family, I love to recommend puzzles. So these puzzles are a little bit unique. They look like this, and obviously they're not traditional puzzles. They all come apart in this way. So they go around each other. Obviously you could use these puzzles for a lot of different things, colors, shapes. There's lots of different ones in here. There are 6 puzzles in this set altogether. On to our last category, books. We love books in this house. Last year I did a gift guide. I will link it down below because I still recommend all the things in that gift guide, especially the books that are in it. But this year, trying to do different books, I found some of our favorites. The first book that I'm gonna recommend is a book that our friends wrote. It's called No Longer an Orphan, a story of a dog and his adoption. I love it. Jensen and my husband sat and they read it the other night, and it is so special. It's just so sweet. We love it, and I will have it linked down below. The next book that I have is a Seek and Find animal book. Jensen loves Seek and Find books. This one is extra fun because it has these tabs at the top. So if he wants to look at, say, farm animals, he can just go to the farm animal tab, open it up, and then it has the animals at the top, and he can find them in the picture. The next book we are going to be using as a devotional, and it is called Indescribable. This is a Christian book, and it's about God's indescribable creation. And it has wheels to spin. It also has some poles. Really interactive, really cool. The illustrations are also beautiful. The next one I'm gonna say are any of the polka dot books. This one is Blue's Clues. He got it last year for his birthday, but it is really cool and interactive. This one is Poke the Dots to find Blue's Clues. So it's all interactive. Some of them will say what circles can you find, and by the circles there's the dots, there's lift-a-flaps for different things, but they also have a lot of different polka dot books. I recommend those. I obviously recommend a lot of the traditional books. We love Brown Bear, Pout Pout Fish, Rainbow Fish, all of those types of books, but I just thought I would tell you some different ones that maybe you've never heard of. I think that is the end of this video. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. I would love to recommend anything. If you're like, hey, I need some ideas for a child this age, let me know. I would love to give you my recommendations. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I am so glad to be making a gift guide again this year. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you in future videos. Until next time, bye.